Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. And introducing first the self-described greatest woman of all time, Claressa Shields. She's 5'8" with a reach of 68.1 inches. And she'll be facing Franchon Crews-Dezurn, 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 183.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Claressa Shields, one of the most avoided fighters in the game and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA. The heavy-hitting diva fighting out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
Just take note, look at the reach, look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Baltimore, Maryland, here is the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, known as the heavy-hitting diva, introducing Franchon Crews-Dezurn.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
Well, it is go time, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see there is not a seat to be had for this very close matchup. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. They score again with the left hand. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Perfect punch. They both want a highlight reel knockout. They have no respect for each other's punching power. She got out of the way of that right hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. Off the charts action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round two. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. believe what we're seeing. They both want a highlight reel knockout. She misses with that jab. One punch could change everything in this battle. These punches coming from every angle. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And look at the reach advantage for her. You'd like to see more jabs. That power punch hurt her. They both want a highlight reel knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get at this.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Punch, counter punch. Missing with the left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice shot with the left. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. She just misses with that big right hand. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen.
On to the fourth we go. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody.
I've been in some boring fights, trust me, I know what it feels like. You got to get out of that rope because there's a lot of pressure, especially when you hear a boo in the crowd, especially when you hear the opposite corner, especially when you can hear a pin drop. It means they're thinking, we're bored.
She blocks the uppercut. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Some nice exchanges from both women in this round. We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out. What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
She misses with the jab. These two fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.